Well, tell me. Polynomial. It is
Okay.
second chapter. So tell me one thing. If you think about polynomial, what all things come in your mind? One by one. Mahi, you tell. When you think about polynomials, what all things come in your mind? Anyone?
Variables.
Yeah, it should contain variables. Okay. So I'm writing here polynomials. And as she told, the first thing comes in our mind is it should be containing some or other type of variables. Yeah, Gunit? Gunit, what else? Karmanya?
Constant.
Constant. It should be containing some type of constant. Now you tell me what are constants? What are variables? Yes?
The constants are the numbers and variables are the alphabets.
Constants are uh, quantities which have fixed value, and variables don't have any fixed value. Okay, like if I say x, y, z, alpha, this alpha is a Greek letter, beta. So these all are called variables. And now when I say constant, give me one example of constant. Tell me
89.
any number. है ना? It can be 8. It can mean fraction 1/4. It can mean decimal. It can mean root also. If I say root 11, that is also a constant. And what about 0? 0 is a constant or not? Yes, 0 is a constant. Okay. So apart from variables and constant, what else? Balkaran, what all things you?
Formulas.
Formulas. Yeah, you can say formula. But anything else apart from formula? Formula
Sir,
comes coefficients. Coefficients. Now, what are coefficients? What are coefficients? Anyone? What are coefficients? Laksh Kankaria, ये coefficients होता क्या है?
So the constant which are
Suppose I am writing 7x square minus 8x. So this is a example of, you can say, polynomial, but having how many terms? It has two terms. So it has two terms. So these are the terms separated by either minus sign or plus sign. Okay, this is containing minus sign here. So here the variable is x. It is a single variable. So coefficient of x square is what? What is the coefficient of x square?
7.
7.
7.
And what is the coefficient of x?
8.
No, don't say 8.
Minus 8.
You have to
Minus
see the
8.
sign of plus minus also. Okay, so these are called coefficients. What else? Tell me.
Identities.
Identities. Okay, fine. What else?
Types of
Factorization.
polynomial.
What? Identities के बाद क्या बोला तुमने? किसने बोला? कर्मन ने?
Sir, types of polynomial.
Types of polynomials. So types of polynomial में क्या क्या हो जाएगा बताओ मुझे?
Quadratic,
Types.
linear.
हाँ. So actually types is based on two things. Like you have seen types of triangles based on side, based on angles. In the same way, if I say types, so type is again based on two things. One is number of terms, based on terms, and the other is based on what?
Degree.
Degree. So here a new word is coming, degree. Let's define degree first. Yeah, who will say degree? What is degree of a polynomial?
Highest power of the variable in a polynomial.
Highest power of the variable. Can you give an example? Let's take this example only, which I have written here: 7x square minus 8x. So what is the degree?
Square.
Degree. What is degree?
2.
Degree.
2.
Degree is 2. So what about number? Suppose I'm writing a number, single number 7. Tell me, is it a polynomial?
No.
No. Yes, it is a polynomial. We can write 7x to the power 0. Yes or no? Huh?
Yes, sir.
7 can be written as 7x to the power 0. So in this case, what is the degree now? Anyone?
0.
Degree is 0. And such polynomials are called
Non-zero polynomial.
constant polynomial. Okay. So coming to the terms now, based on terms, what are the different
Sir,
types of
zeros of polynomial भी होता है.
that is another thing. So I'm writing here 0 of a polynomial. ZERO, 0 of a polynomial.
Sir, remainder theorem also.
Good. Remainder theorem is also there. So that we'll discuss after defining terms and all. Okay. So tell me, Prabhav Garg. Where is Prabhav? Prabhav, tell me what are the terms of polynomial? Or you can say, what are the different types of polynomial based on their terms? What are the different types of polynomials based on terms? Sanvi, what are the different types of polynomials? What are the different types of polynomials based on terms?
Sir, binomial, trinomial, monomial.
Good. Monomial. What is monomial? Tell me.
One term.
Monomial has
One term.
one single term. Like
One term.
One term.
if I say 3x, so it's a monomial. What is binomial?
2 terms.
Two terms.
Don't say two terms. Why? Tell me.
Two different terms.
Yeah, two unlike terms you have to say. Because if you say two terms, so I'm writing here 6x plus 4x. What is 6x plus 4x?
10x.
Which is monomial.
It is monomial only, na? So you cannot say that it has two terms. What do you have to say?
Two unlike terms.
It has two unlike terms. Okay. So you can take 6x plus 4y, or you can take 6x plus 4. Okay, this is binomial. Now, what is trinomial?
Three unlike terms.
Three
Three unlike terms.
So three unlike terms. Can you give an example of a trinomial? Anyone? Like if I
Sir,
say
7x plus 2y plus 3.
3x square plus 7x plus 4.
Plus 5.
So this is a trinomial. Clear? Now coming to degree. So degree can be either 1, 2, 3 or any number. So I'm writing degree 1. So take an example of degree 1.
8x.
7x.
So if the degree is 1, it is called linear polynomial. क्या बोलते इसको हम?
Linear.
Linear means degree is 1. Example, what is the example of linear? Tell me. Example of linear polynomial. 7x plus 4.
8x.
7x.
You can take any example like this. है ना? If the degree is 2, then what is called that polynomial?
Quadratic polynomial.
Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic means the degree must be 2. And let's take this example only. 3x square plus 7x plus 4. Degree is 2. So that will come under quadratic as well as trinomial also. And if degree is 3, then what is called it?
Cubic polynomial.
Cubic polynomial. So I'm writing here cubic. Can you give one example, Gurid?
So 3x cube plus 7x plus
Good.
4.
Or you can say simply x cube plus 10. Okay. So, and then if the degree is 4, it is called biquadratic. And you have to remember this 3 only. And there are up to 10 having some different names. So you can go through Google or find out what is the name of a polynomial having degree 7, degree 6, etc. Like we have different names for polygons, so different names of polynomial also. Now, somebody told 0 of polynomial. And let's define 0 first. What do you mean by 0 of a polynomial? Saksham Jain. Saksham.
Yes, sir.
0 of polynomial.
Yes, sir.
Kya hota hai? What is 0? Tell me. If I say
Sir, when P
x plus 4, what is the 0 of x plus 4?
sir, minus 4.
How you got minus 4?
Sir, we will shift the plus 4 to the another side, so it will become minus 4.
Okay.
X is
So
equals to
that
minus.
means for finding 0 of a polynomial, we have to equate the polynomial with 0, right? And
Yes,
the
sir.
value of x, what we got here? Value of x is minus 4. So that value,
-4.
that -4 is called the zero polynomial, because when you put -4 here, you'll get the zero polynomial, the value of polynomial 0. So polynomials are generally denoted by P of x. Okay. And if there are two polynomials, then what name will you tell me? One is Px, what will be the other?
Gx.
Yeah. Px, Qx, Gx, any number you can give like this. Okay. Suppose a polynomial is x cube plus 10, here it's written. So I can write P of x equals to x cube plus 10 like this. And now if I say what is the value of P2? P2 का मतलब होता है in place of x you write 2. Yeah, who will say what is P2 here?
Sir, 2 cube plus 10.
How much? 18, na?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
So 18 is the value of P2. What is P0? Tell me.
10.
10.
10.
P0 is 10. What is P minus 1?
9.
9.
9.
9.
Okay,
9.
so in that way you should know how to find the value of a polynomial with some given numbers. And by that we can check it whether it's 0 or not. If for any value of variable, the value of polynomial is 0, then that value is called 0 of the polynomial. Now coming to again the definition of polynomial, up to 8th class you have studied about algebraic expression, right? Now tell me what is the difference between algebraic expression and polynomial? Anyone who can define difference between polynomial and algebraic expression? What is the difference? Anyone? So when I say polynomial, the degree, or you can say the power of the variable must be non-negative. Non-negative means what? It should be positive. Okay, and it should not be in fraction. Like if I say 3x square plus 5 upon x. Now here, what is the value of x? If you bring it upside numerator, what it becomes what? 3x square plus 5 upon x. It becomes 3x square plus क्या हो जाएगा ये 5x to power क्या -1, right?
1.
So is it a polynomial? Is it a polynomial?
No, sir.
No. Why?
No, sir.
Why?
Sir, क्योंकि power negative हो गई.
Yeah, power should not be negative. And the another condition is that power should not be in fraction also. Like if I say 4 root x plus 10. So 4 root x plus 10 mein, what is the power of x? Tell me. What is the meaning of root in terms of power?
Half.
Half. So
Half.
it's
1
in
by 2.
fraction. So it's in fraction. So this is also not a polynomial. But this is an algebraic expression. And this is an algebraic expression. So for algebraic expression, it should contain variable with any power, negative, positive fraction. But for polynomial, what is the condition?
Sir,
Non-negative.
But should be positive.
It should be non-negative. I hope this much is clear to everyone. ये अपने 8th में पढ़ा है इतनी सारी चीजें. एक चीज यहाँ पे छूट रही है, like terms and unlike terms. That already you know. What are the like terms and unlike terms? Okay. So suppose I'm writing here 4x square y and 5xy. Is it a like terms? Are they like terms? They are unlike terms. And what about if I say 4x square y plus 5x square y?
Like term.
They are like terms. And even if I write 6 yx square, then
Like terms.
it's like terms because the positions are different for the variables, but the powers are same. ठीक है, वहां पर भी x square y आ रहा है, यहाँ पर भी y x square आ रहा है. So it's a like terms you can say. So these are the basic things of polynomial that you should know. Identities में हम बाद में जाएंगे. And somebody told about remainder theorem also, right? So for finding a remainder theorem, for finding a remainder, we use remainder theorem. And the concept is that if any polynomial, let's take example, you are dividing x square
So you can
plus
try also.
x square plus 2x plus 3. This is a polynomial. And you have to divide this polynomial by, suppose, x minus 1. Okay. So what remainder theorem says that this is considered as p of x. So we'll write here p of x equals to how much? Tell me. This is called dividend. So dividend,
X square plus
x
2x
square
plus 3.
plus 2x plus 3.
2x plus 3.
So that is the dividend. Right. Now you write divisor. What is the divisor? Tell me. What is the
Gx.
divisor?
G of X.
X minus 1. X minus 1.
X divisor is x minus 1. Find the zeros of the divisor.
X equals to 1.
X is 1, man.
And
1.
that value we have to put here in place of x. So P of 1 will be how much? Tell me. P of 1. What is P of 1? Tell me. 1 square?
Sir, 6.
6.
1 square
6.
plus 1
Answer
square
is 6.
plus 2 into 1 plus 3
Plus 3
and that becomes 6.
is equals to 6.
So what is this 6 here? Tell me. What is this 6?
Sir,
6 is a what?
Remainder.
Remainder. It means when you divide the given polynomial by x minus 1, you will get 6. Okay, and if the remainder becomes 0, then what does it mean? Tell me. We have divided with
Sir, that it is divisible by the divisor.
divisible means what? What is another name of divisible?
Sir, the remainder is 0.
No, I'm asking if the remainder is 0, then what is the meaning of that? It means that
It is zeros of a polynomial.
no, 0 तो अलग चीज होता है. Zeros.
X minus 1 is the
हाँ, x सही बोल रहे हो, बोलते जाओ. X minus 1 is the factor. Factor कब होता है बताओ? कोई भी नंबर दूसरे का फैक्टर कब होता है? You are dividing 10 by you are dividing 10 by 2. What is the remainder? Tell me. You are dividing 10 by 2.
0.
0.
What does it mean?
That is it is a factor.
It is a factor.
And it is a factor of 10.
When you divide 10 by 3, will you get 0 remainder? 10 by 3. No. What is the remainder? Tell me. When you divide 10 by 3, you will get remainder 1. It means 3 is not the factor. In the same way, here you are dividing the polynomial by x minus 1. And if the remainder becomes 0, so you can say that x minus 1 is the factor of what? Is the factor of the given polynomial.
The given polynomial.
Okay, so these many things are required. Actually, this chapter 2 contains 2 parts. One is the introduction part where we should know about the polynomials, its types and all. One thing is missing here, standard form. किसी ने नहीं बोला. What do you mean by standard form of polynomial? Standard form. Yeah.
Sir, exponent की power descending order में होना चाहिए.
That means which power should come first? Highest power should come
Highest.
first.
Highest power.
Now, if somebody says 3x plus 5x square, is it correct?
No, sir.
So, because the powers are in descending order,
The power बाद में ज़्यादा होगा.
so
पहले 5x square रहेगा फिर 3x.
Yeah, this should come first. So, आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि standard form होता क्या है. Okay. और 3x square plus 5. So, the splitting middle term सब इसमें आएगा. किसमें? Identities के अंदर आएगा वो. तो उसको हम बाद में करेंगे. See, so I hope this much is clear to you. You can take a screenshot so that you can revise it. Okay. Later on. And again, if you come to this part, identities, there are so many identities. Okay. And based on identities, you can do factorize also. So this will come in the second level. First level, the rest of all we have discussed that will come. Okay. So I hope you have noted this point. Any doubt in these points we discuss here?
No, sir.
Any doubt? Anurakta, Anvi Modi, Justina,
Yes,
why you are coming late? Tell me. Is it a network problem or what? Please be on time. Okay? You are in 9th class. So if you maintain the regularity, you will the concept will be clear to you. Otherwise, you will face difficulties in every topic. Okay, because if you miss some of the topics and that topic is related with the next one, so you will face problem there. Okay, so I'm just showing a PPT to revise these things, and then we'll come to exercise problems. Okay, so let's see the PPT. I think there is some problem with that PPT, so I will try to open an exercise for you. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So here, let's begin with the example here at the top. Yeah, Mahi, read the question. Sample question 1 at the top. Mahi.
Sample question 1. If x square plus kx plus 6 is equals to x plus 2 into x plus 3 for all x, then the value of k is...
Tell me, how can you find k here? Anyone? You have to find the value of k. So what value of k comes here? What you will do? First of all, you have to open the bracket on the right side. Okay. So when you open the bracket, opening of bracket you already studied in class 8. How to open? Tell me. Anyone? X into x plus 3
Plus
plus
2 into x
2
plus
into x plus 3. Further, open the bracket by applying distributive property. What you will get? Tell me. When you
x
apply
square plus 3x plus
X square
2x
plus
x
3
plus
plus
square
6.
2
plus
bracket
3x
3x plus
plus
2x
Plus
plus
2x plus
2x
6.
plus
6.
6. So here, how many terms are there? There are 4 terms, but we can solve the like terms.
तो
Which are the
3
like terms?
उठाएंगे x square plus 5x हो जाएगा वो
Yeah, this becomes x square plus
plus 5x plus
5x plus 6. Now you compare this with the given question.
kx
X square
equals to
plus kx
6.
plus 6 equals to this. So in place of k, what is k here? K is the
k
coefficient
में
of
5
x.
आ
5.
रहा है
K is the coefficient of
5 है
x. So
sir
here, what is the coefficient of x? It's 5.
5.
So what answer
8.
will come? What answer will come?
answer is C5
5.
Answer is C5.
5.
Okay. So before, see, MCQs are very important. Okay, and there will be 20 marks. Out of 20 marks, you can say 10 marks will be from MCQ only. So it doesn't mean that you can take for any number. You have to solve it and then you have to check. So here, the correct answer is what? 5. Okay. Now come to the first question, and the first answer I will ask from Harsh Sharma. Harsh
Yes,
Sharma.
sir.
Read the first question. We read the first.
Which one of the following is a polynomial?
Look at the numbers and tell me which is polynomial.
Yes, sir.
And if you remember, just now I given the definition of polynomial. Polynomial means it should contain what? Negative power, positive power, fractional power. What will come? Irrational power, integer power.
Positive power.
So
Sir, C1.
C. How you got C? Tell me. Yeah, हर्ष ये तो C में तो रूट आ रहा है, कैसे होगा पॉलिनोमियल बताओ हर्ष?
Yes, sir.
It's coming in root na. See here it's in fraction, so this is not a polynomial because it should not be in denominator. Denominator should not contain any variable, and here you can
Sir,
see
1/2 कट जाता है.
how. Tell me, this is x square plus 3. I'm writing question number 3. C again here. This is C. 3x2 power what? 3 upon 2 and whole upon root x can be written as x to power 1/2, right? Can you write 1/2?
Yes.
Now here you apply
Yes, sir.
the rule of loss of exponent that is studied in chapter 1.
Sir,
हाँ
बताऊं सर कैसे?
हाँ बताओ 3
3/2
हाँ
minus 1/2.
very good. 3/2 minus 1/2, how much it is?
2, sir.
2/2.
X square plus 3, and you are subtracting two fractions. Denominators are 2 only, so it becomes 3 minus 1. And what is 3 minus 1? 2. 2/2 is what? 1.
1.
So when you solve, you'll get this x square plus 3x. So is it a polynomial now? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
yes sir
So the correct answer is C only. Why not the first one? Tell me. Why first is not a polynomial?
So because x value is negative.
It's coming in denominator, and if you bring it here, it become x to the power minus 2, and minus should not be there. And here, see, the root is coming in both the numbers. So it is not a polynomial. In place of root 2x, if it is written like x root 2 plus 1, then it would be have been polynomial. And so the correct answer is here C only. Okay. Coming to root 2, question number 2. Root 2 is a polynomial of degree what? Who will say?
0.
Sir, D.
D.
Sir, D 1/2.
Wrong.
1/2.
D.
Wrong. अभी मैंने समझाया था थोड़ी देर पहले.
Sir, 0.
0 होगा. Why 0? Tell me.
Sir, because 0 डिग्री होती है वो वेरिएबल की होती है, वेरिएबल है नहीं ना
See,
इसलिए 0.
degree means the power of variable, not the power of the constant. जैसे अभी मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले एग्जांपल दिया था, जैसे 6 है. 6 can be written as what? 6x to power 0. So the degree is 0 or 1? Here, what is the degree? Degree is 0.
0.
And if you say degree is 1, that is wrong. So in the same way, when I say root 2, so root 2 can be written as what? Root 2 into x to
2x to the power
0.
0.
So what is the degree now? Tell me.
0.
0.
Next. Coming to question number 3, Laksh Kankaria will answer question number 3. Laksh, read the question.
Degree of the polynomial 4x to the power 4 plus 0x to the power 3 plus 0x to the power 5 plus 5x plus 7.
What will the degree tell me? Huh? 7?
Sir 5.
How it is 5? Tell me.
सर क्योंकि हाईएस्ट डिग्री 5 है पूरा उसमें.
But बेटा यहाँ पर highest degree
No, sir,
में
वो 0 है ना इसलिए 4 होगा highest.
इसका तो इसका जो
क्योंकि वो
coefficient
0 हो
है,
जाएगा.
हाँ
इसके
सर फिर उसकी वैल्यू 0 हो जाएगी
हाँ
तो
तो फिर वैसे तो मैं कोई भी नंबर में लिख दूंगा 0x to power 100 लिख दूंगा. It doesn't mean that the degree is that much.
Sir, 4.
That means when you say degree, highest power of the variable with some constant coefficient, and the constant coefficient should not be 0. Is that clear? So what is the degree now? Tell me, Laksh.
सर
4.
Degree is 4. Okay, don't say 5, because this 0 has no meaning. This 0 has no meaning. So actually, how many terms are there in this polynomial? Tell me.
3.
Only 3 terms. ये तो जबरदस्ती लिख दिया है to create a confusion. Actually, it has 3 terms only. Now come to this one. Define. Sorry, degree of 0 polynomial is dash. Anyone?
Sir, 1. 1.
Not defined.
Not defined.
Yes.
Tell me why. See, when you say 0 polynomial, see, when I say constant polynomial, constant जैसे कि मैंने बताया 7, so 7 can be written as 7x to power 0 only, ना? यही है ना? Or can I write 7x to power 1? Can I write 7x to power 2? Tell me fast. Here, which is correct? 7x to
So
power 0.
7x to the power 0.
I cannot write 7 as 7x to power 1. I cannot write this. So in the same way, if I say 0, so 0 can be written as what? 0 can be written as either
तो कोई भी पावर
0,
लगा सकते हैं.
either 0x to power 1 I can write, or it can be
100
written
भी
as 0x to power 2, or I can write
99.
0x cube, any number. It can carry any number. So what does it
Infinite.
mean? इसकी डिग्री कितनी है बताओ?
Not defined.
Not defined. It can contain any number. ठीक है, any natural number. So not defined कहलाएगा ये. चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 में आ जाओ. कर्मण्य, read the 5th question.
If p of x equals to x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1, then p 2 root 2 is equals to.
What is the meaning of p root 2 root 2? Tell me first. What does it mean?
Sir, we have to take the
Sir,
value
x
of
is equals
x
to
as
2 root 2.
2 root 2.
So in case of x, if you put 2 root 2, the first term becomes 2 root 2 whole square. And in chapter 1, you have studied how to find the square of this type of number. Minus here in the middle term, you are getting 2 root 2 into what? Again 2 root 2.
2 root 2.
है ना? And backside last term is 1 plus 1 here. Now what is the square of 2 root 2 whole say?
8.
2 square is 4, and this is 2. So 4 2s are
Root.
8.
So 4 into 2
2.
8.
And here again you will get 8.
So then
Sir,
again
here
8.
again 8 and
8.
plus 1.
And in the
Answer
last
is
The
term,
1.
answer will be 1.
8 8 cancel. Now tell me the answer. X is
1.
1.
The
Option
polynomial.
B.
1.
So the value of polynomial is 1 only. Okay, but you should know the basic rule of calculation of irrational numbers like this. Okay, otherwise you will face problem. And most of the student who will guess the answer, they will put either here or here. What they think? Yeah, root 2 आ रहा है, तो या तो ये होगा या इन दोनों में से कोई एक होगा, है ना? So unless you know the rules, you cannot calculate it properly. Now coming to question number 6, Saksham Jain, question 6.
Yes, sir. The the value of polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3 when x is equals to minus 1 is.
What will come?
A minus 6.
Yeah,
Minus.
Karmanya, I'm asking him. Na?
Minus
You will
6.
get chance to answer it. Huh? Yeah, Saksham, tell me how you got that answer.
No, sir, 1 minute. Sir, answer will be 2. C option.
Answer C. This one.
Yes, sir.
How? Tell me. Please explain. Please explain how you got that answer. Huh.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Sir, 5 in value of x, we will put minus 1, then it will become minus 5,
Yeah, minus 5. Then
then minus 4. Instead, x square equals to minus 1. Sir,
हाँ,
sorry, sir.
so that minus minus become plus 4. No? It will get
Sir, x
plus.
square 1 हो
No,
जाएगा
Laksh
minus
Kankariya,
4
Laksh Kankariya, I'm asking him. Let him answer. Laksh. Okay. Saksham, you tell me when you put here minus 1,
Yes,
what you'll
sir.
get? What you'll get when you put minus 1 here?
Sir, it will be 1. It will be 1.
So you'll get minus 4 or plus 4?
Sir, minus 4.
Okay, fine. Plus
3.
3.
So it will be
Now,
minus 6.
what is minus 5 minus 4?
Minus 9
Minus 9 plus
plus
3 is
3.
how much?
Minus 6.
Minus 6 is the correct answer. Okay, so that means you should know the basic rule of integer that you have studied in class 7th or 8th. 7th class, I think. Hai na? Now, again, coming to question number 5. And this answer I want from Rishika. Rishika, are you there? Rishika,
Yes, sir.
find the value of, in place of 2 root 2, I am writing P of 3 root 2. Okay, it's 3 root 2 and the answers are not here, not given here. So you have to think it separately and tell me the answer. That means the question I converted into short answer type question. P of x is given to you. Find P of 3 root 2. Find P 3 root 2. Yes,
Sir, 7.
7. How many of you got 7? Is that correct answer?
Yes, sir.
yes sir, 7.
Can you explain how you got that answer? Tell me. When you put x 3 root 2, what is the first term now? Tell me.
Sir, it will be 18.
18. And then middle term becomes what?
12.
12.
Minus 12.
Minus 12, correct. And plus 1. So 18 minus 12 is how much?
6.
6 plus 1. That is 7 only. Very good. Next question is for Gunit. Gunit, are you there? Gunit,
Yes, sir.
find P of 1 by root 2 in the same question. Find P of 1 by root 2. In place of x, you have to write 1 by root 2. All others can also try. It doesn't mean that sir ne Gunit se pucha, so Gunit will answer. I will just sit. I will watch. You have to do it, and you have to check your answer is matching with that answer or not. Gunit, are you doing or not?
Yes, sir. Sir, मेरा 3/2 आ रहा है.
3/2 aa raha hai. Now next answer I want from Laksh Kankaria. Laksh, are you getting the same answer what she's getting? She's getting 3/2. Laksh?
Sir, I'm solving.
Solving. Mahi, what answer are you getting? Mahi?
Sir, I am also solving.
It's a very difficult question. Na? It will take 5-10 minutes to solve, right?
Sir, sorry, इसका आंसर 5/2 है.
5/2 aa
सर
raha
मेरा
hai.
-1/2
हाँ
आ
जी.
रहा है.
So 5/2 is also wrong answer, Gunit. Can you
सर
please try?
-1/2.
Minus 1 upon 2.
-1/2.
Yeah, -1/2 is the correct answer. Gunit, where you're making mistake, just see here. When you put x equals to 1 by root 2, this first term become what?
1/4.
हाँ, 1/4. क्या बात है?
1 by
Yes,
2.
sir.
1 by 2.
1
1
by
Yes,
by
sir.
2.
Sorry,
2.
1/2.
1 by 2. Minus. In place of x, you are writing 1 by root 2 here. So when you write here 1
It
by
will
root
be
2,
2 -2.
so root 2 will be cancelled, right? What is
-2?
-2? And the
Then
last term
plus
is +1 only. So we'll write +1. Now tell me what is -2 plus 1?
-1.
So 1/2, and this is -1 upon 1 I can write. Now take the LCM. What is the LCM here?
2.
2. LCM is 2.
2.
What is the numerator? Now tell me
1
1 minus
minus
2.
3.
1
1
minus.
minus 2.
What is 1 minus 2?
-1/2.
Please
-1.
improve your calculation skills. ठीक है, ये जो क्वेश्चन आप देख रहे हैं, क्वेश्चन नंबर 5, I can make hundreds of questions. But only thing is that you should know the calculation, how to calculate for different values. Okay. Now coming to the question number 6 again. Value of polynomial when x equals to, it's given -1. So in place of -1, I'm asking what is the value of this polynomial when x equals to 2, and the answers are not given here. Okay, so don't look at these answers, and I want the answer from Dilisha. Dilisha, when x equals to 2, what you will get the value of this polynomial? Dilisha will answer. Dilisha, can you hear me? Rohan? Rohan,
Yes, sir.
please tell me the answer. In place of x, you write 2.
Yes, sir. I'm calculating.
Sir, can I tell?
Yeah, tell.
Sir, -3.
You're telling -3. And Rohan, what about you? How much time will it take to calculate? It doesn't take more than 30 seconds if you do it properly and fast.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else who got this
So
answer?
-3.
-3.
-3.
So let's check
So
now.
-3.
Let's check. In place of x, you write -3. This become what?
वो 10 हो जाएगा फिर -16
कितना होगा? कितना माइनस कितना होगा?
फिर आप -3 लेने बोले कि 2 लेने बोले?
क्या दिया क्वेश्चन में? क्या दिया है?
Sir, you
सर
told
आपने
to take
क्वेश्चन में
2
तो 2
and
लिखा है सर
लेने
x
बोला है
equals
ना।
So what you will get? Tell me then. X
सर वो
equals
10 -16 plus 3
-16 plus
10
3.
minus 16
अरे यार,
plus 3.
you please
Plus 3.
tell me the steps only. I'm not asking the whole answer. What will be the first term I am asking?
10.
10.
10.
10
10
10.
minus what will be the second term?
16.
तो 4 into 4 हो जाएगा
16 plus 3.
3.
3.
Now most of the student, what they do, I'm just telling you, they according to Bodmas, they will do addition, and when they add this two, so they get 10 minus 19. Is it correct?
नहीं सर बोर्ड
No,
मास से भी
sir.
करेंगे तो माइनस का है तो -13
So you don't do this type of mistake here. So what can we do? We can rearrange the term if you want. There are two options. One is that either you can rearrange the terms, take the positive values together in the beginning, or you can do by following the rule of integer, 10 minus 16. What is 10 minus 16? Tell me.
-6
Minus 6.
-6.
Minus 6 plus 3. Minus 6 plus 3 become?
-3
Minus 3.
Okay, so आपको integer का जो basic rule है, that you should remember everywhere. Okay. Now one more question based on this. Find the value of this polynomial when x equals to half. X equals to half. And I want answer from Avni Modi. Avni? Anvi? No network. Saksham? X equals to half.
Yes, sir. 1 minute. Solving.
सर आ गया
Saksham?
Sir, 9 upon 2. 9 upon 2,
9 upon
which is
2.
4.5.
No, don't say in fraction, decimal. Only in fraction only you can see the answer. So
9
anybody else
upon
who
2.
got
Yes
this
sir
on
9/2
different? All are getting the same answer what he just
No,
said.
sir.
Huh?
9 by 2 is the
9
right
by
answer.
2.
Okay, in
So
case of
9 by 2.
this become what? When you put x by 2 here, x equals to 1 by 2, you will get
5 by 2.
5 by 2
5 by
5
2
by 2.
5 by 2
minus
minus 1
minus 4 into
minus
1
1
1 plus 3, right?
plus 3.
plus 3.
So what is minus 1 plus 3?
5 minus sir
2.
9
plus
upon
2
2.
Plus 4, क्या बात है?
2
Minus 1
positive.
plus
plus 2
plus 2.
plus 2
Now you take the LCM. So what is the
LCM
LCM?
से 4.
LCM is 4.
9
क्या बात?
upon 2.
9 by
Sir do
सर टू
LCM
LCM
is
4 हो
2.
जाएगा सर.
sir 2
5 plus 4,
सर
right?
Sir 2.
4 हो जाएगा
9
बोल.
by. So answer is
9
9 by
upon
2.
2.
So आपको ये बेसिक चीजें याद रखनी है, otherwise you will face problem in remainder theorem, जहाँ पर हमें values square पूरे calculation करने हैं. Okay, come to the 7th question now. It's different from the above question. Here it's given that what is the value of px and p of minus x. Please try it. And I want answer from Sanvi. P of x plus P of minus x क्या हो जाएगा? There are 4 options: 3, 2x, 0, 6. What will come? Sanvi. Sanvi.
Sir D6.
So Sanvi is not able to answer it. Sarthak. Sarthak also don't want to answer, I think. Nandini. She's also not there. Okay, Karmanya, you tell.
Sir 6.
6. How you got 6? Tell me. What is P of minus x? What is P of minus x?
Minus x plus 3.
Yeah. And when you add both, what you'll get?
6
6. That minus 6 plus 6 cancel, right? So 3 plus 3 becomes 6 only. Now come to 8th question. Laksh Kankariya. इसका आंसर क्या आएगा 8 का? Laksh Kankariya. Lakshya Kankariya. 0 of 0 polynomial is dash. What will come? 1, 0, any number not defined. Don't know?
Any number.
Hmm?
Any number.
Any number. कैसे बताओ चलो? Can you explain? Tell me. How you are saying any
Yes.
number? Karmanya,
D sir.
tell me. He's saying any number. What about you?
Sir same.
How to explain it, na? How you are getting that answer? You explain.
Sir 0 of polynomials means the taking the variable the number it should be 0. So when we are taking it in the end we are
See, 0 means you are taking the value of 0 polynomial as 0. Okay. So let's take an example here. I'm writing 0 can be written as what? 0 can be written as what? 0
0
x to power 4.
x to the power 1.
Now, when you write 0 x to power 4, and if you want to find a 0 of this, so equate this with 0. So when you equate this with 0, you'll get 0 upon 0. That is not defined. Okay. So what is the answer here? Tell me.
D
Which
not
is
defined.
not defined.
D not
First,
defined.
0 upon 0 is not defined value. You cannot define this value. 0 upon 1 is defined. What is 0 upon 1?
0.
0 upon any number is 0 upon any number is defined, but 0 upon 0 is not defined yet. Okay. So don't say that 0 0 cancel, you'll get 1. No. And don't say that you are dividing any number with 0, so you are getting 0, so this is 0. No, it's not 0. Okay. This is actually not defined value. So coming to the next one, the 0 of polynomial, this is dash. You can do it mentally. How can you find 0? I told you in the beginning, equate this polynomial with 0. Tell me the answer. I want answer
can
from...
I tell?
Yeah, tell me.
minus 5
5
upon
upon
2
2.
Minus 5 upon 2 or minus 2 upon 5?
Sir minus
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 5
5 upon 2.
Yeah. Next, 1 0 of the polynomial is question number 10. There are 4 numbers given to you, and you have to find out one of the 0 of this polynomial. How can you find that 0? Tell me. How can you find the 0? Anyone? How can you find 0 of this polynomial? Put the values and just check it. In which value you are getting 0? There is no shortcut technique here. There is a method, but that is not in class. This class, that is in the higher classes. But here you just hit and trial method. You can say put the values and check it, and tell me for what value you are getting 0 here. Is it 2 or is it half? Is it -2 or it is -1/2? What? Anyone? Yes, Laksh Shankar, yeah. What value of x makes the value of polynomial 0?
So 1.5.
1.5. So now let's check how that 1/2 will come here. So in place of x, you write here half.
1.5.
So you'll get 1/4, and 2 into 1/4 is 1/2 only, right? 1/2 आएगा ना? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Plus 7/2 and -4 here. Now when you add these two numbers, what is the LCM? 2. What is the numerator? Tell me. 1 plus 7. What is 1 plus 7? 8. 8/2 is what?
8.
4/4.
4 by 1.
4 minus 4 is what? 0.
0.
So which is a 0 here? Which is a 0 here?
1/2.
1/2.
Huh.
Okay.
1/2.
Now question number 11 is based on remainder theorem. This is a polynomial, and you are dividing this polynomial by x plus 1. Okay. And what will be the remainder? So for finding the remainder, what you have to do? Tell me. Here, what is dividend and what is divisor? Tell me. What is
X equals to minus.
Sir, x plus 1 is the divisor.
So find the 0 of the divisor. What is the
Sir,
0 of the
minus
divisor?
1.
-1.
Minus
And
1.
this value of
Remainder would be
-1,
0.
put this value of -1 here. What will
It
get?
will be
Your
minus.
answer will
Sir,
be
The
50
50.
remainder.
50.
D.
50.
No, somebody saying 0, somebody saying 50. क्या हो क्या रहा है?
Sir, D 50.
50.
How
50.
50? Tell me.
So
How
D
50?
50.
So minus 1 to the
Because
power
-1/51 equals to
-1 होगा.
-1 होगा, है ना? तो
-1.
Sir,
-1
क्योंकि
plus
odd power
1
है.
plus
हाँ,
51
-1
equals to
plus
50.
51 is what?
50.
50.
50.
अच्छा बताओ मुझे, अगर ये 51 के अगर 50 होता तो क्या आंसर आता? Anyone?
Sir, 52.
52.
52.
Sir, क्योंकि वो +1 हो जाता.
है ना? तो वो ऑड इवन वाला जो पढ़ा है आपने छोटे क्लास में 8 में पढ़ा है, शायद वो तुम्हें याद रखना है यहाँ पर भी. अब ये कोई नहीं बोलेगा सर आप तो 9th में पढ़ाए नहीं, हमें ये पता ही नहीं था हमें, है ना? तो जो 8th में पढ़ा आपने, जो छोटी क्लासेस में पढ़ा है, दैट इज कैरी फॉरवर्ड till 12th or college also. Now come to the 12th question. If x plus 1 is the factor of this, find the value of k. What does it mean? I told you in the beginning, factor means the remainder must
Sir,
be how
it
much?
means
Sir, मतलब उस
0.
वैल्यू -1
0.
रखेंगे तो is equals to 0 आएगा.
So in place of let's take this polynomial as px. Okay.
Sir, 2 आ रहा है.
And p of -1 you find out. P of -1 must be 0. Okay. So in place of x you write -1 and tell me what is the value of k you are getting here.
2.
2.
So 2.
So that's all for today's class, and we'll continue this same topic with the other portion of this chapter. What is that other portion? Factorize. Factorize and identities.
Factorization.
That is a more important topic, you can say, but it doesn't mean that you have to ignore this topic. This is also important. Bye. See you on Monday.
Thank you, sir.